Good morning, friends. It's Nancy, and it's Sunday. We're going to do a little self-care. So, Friday, Doug got in his mind that he needed to have the dirt blown off him. That's what we say in our family. If we've got a little bit of cabin fever, we need to get out and get the dirt blown off. So we made a run for the border and spent the night. In near Williamsville, so Buffalo. And I'm going to share a few of the things that I got, but first I wanted to show you this. A couple of months ago, some very nice lady posted on Facebook Marketplace that she had all these vintage film envelopes from different finishers. These creamy colored ones are kind of nice. And there was a few little bits and advertising kinds of things in there. Like there's, photo greeting cards. Excuse me. So she remembered that she had given these to me. She didn't charge me a cent for them. I just had to go and pick them up. So she contacted me early this week and said, I've got a bunch of cards. Do you want, they're all from my mom's house. Do you want them? And I said, absolutely. Well, they're used. All the better. So there was this little bag. It says Mary's Gift Shop there. And it had these tiny little baby cards. That these ones aren't used. I thought there was envelopes, but I guess I was wrong. I could be wrong. This one, look at the little elephant. Hey, that's a neat idea for a journal card, isn't it? So you have a folded piece, like it has to be doubled up. And then the one corner you have to fold, well, I guess two corners you have to fold into triangles. And then this could open and then some collage there. Or a picture, and then place a journal. Huh. That's a good idea. I'll put that there so I can remember. There were some letters. Oh, there's the envelopes. There's these tiny envelopes, but they don't fit those cards. They're too small. That's cute. Anyway, so there's a lot of like juvenile kinds of, well, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but just that they're meant for children. And a bunch of baby. Look at that with the pussy willows and the crocuses. You babies. More babies. Couple of Christmas. This one's nice too. This one's got a fold in it. A little picture. Isn't that pretty? It's just a little card. And then there's some Valentines, birthdays, more birthdays. So I'll have to go through this and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to tear up and what needs. See, some of them were damaged. Some I threw out because they had this same stain on them and they just couldn't be saved. But this one I thought maybe I could save, fussy cut this image. We'll see. So some went right into the garbage. Like, this one had a big stain on it too. Oh. I might be able to save this part, the trim. Well, I'll think about it later. Maybe I'll save these for Tuesday. I can sort through and... Okay, so that's what I got from that lady. All right. I didn't have very good luck at all in the estate sales we went to. I went to both Joann's and Hobby Lobby. Spent less than $5. Like, it was not a good shopping day for Nancy. And I'll show you what I got. So I got 2 of these boxes. About 11.5 inches long. 6.5 inches wide. About 3.5 inches tall. These had sewing stuff in them. I wanted none of the sewing stuff, so I just dumped the sewing stuff into the box that was there and took these. I believe she charged me $1 a piece for them. Well, this one's still got a little price tag on it. So those will have to get cleaned up. Got a couple of these old-fashioned clips. This is all passes. This is some stationery from, it's got an age. It was 60 cents. I think she charged me $1 for this box though. Oh, these were 6 cents. These envelopes, and it's from Brooke General Hospital, Headquarters 4th Army. So this one's filthy. That can just go. Ugh, you're also filthy. So it says there's 48 sheets and 24 envelopes. Well, there's not. These envelopes look like they've seen better days. I don't know if that's dirt or mold. I'm gonna play it safe and make it go. So it has just a little picture of the hospital on there. Quite a few sheets. Some big airmail stickers will stick down there. How are you guys? I'm gonna play it safe. I'll keep you. to look that up. I got this surgical tape. It sort of looks like linen. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's not going to be as easy to use as I thought it might be. Maybe not. Oh, it's starting to pull now. Okay. Now in theory, this should tear. So I sort of thought, like, I could tear it, like it looks like fabric, and then stamp images on it maybe? Who knows? I actually got 2 of those. Are you gonna be easier? No. Definitely not easier. This one got bent a little. This is mailing, 2-inch mailing tape. It's not old. Well, it's not new. It was $1.09 at Woolworths. That's kind of interesting. Oh. That might be good for... It might even be good for making snippet rolls on. But it's also got this pattern. I don't know. I got a few things I didn't know about because, like I said, I didn't find very much. Oh, I found this little scrap of lace in with the sewing stuff. And there was some ribbon in here that I liked, so I grabbed it. Isn't this just the prettiest? So I'll have to clearly need to press that. And then there was this one. This is gorgeous. In my humble opinion. I hope I'm showing you this. A little piece of velvet ribbon. These bits I don't think I'll use. Oh, you're neat. This might be good for ties on tags and stuff. This not so much. This not so much. This looks like trash. The rest of that can go. But that was fun. I got this bag of paper. Not that I need any more paper, but I thought I might try to tea dye some of this plain stuff that has the nice holes in it. And then there was these smaller bits. I don't know. I might recycle the line stuff and just keep the plain. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, this I think I'm gonna regret. So I bought this shelf. About 14 inches tall. I paid $1.50 for it. 8 by 12. It has these six sections, and I thought, okay, these might be really good for storing journaling cards and tags, because right now I have everything shoved into two sewing boxes with lids. Which is a pain. But well, I think maybe both of them, almost all my stuff is too big. Well, I guess I could go sideways. No, I can't even go sideways. Tags will fit, but there's a journaling card that will fit. So I need to clean that up. Take the little hardware thingies off. So that was $1.50. Got some Tyvek envelopes just for shipping. There you go. Oh, you guys, you're not supposed to. A crafty lunch just happened. Oh, we went to this weird little place. And the house was practically falling down. It's on a big hunk of property. All of this guy's investment must have been in guitars and motorcycles. And nothing else. So I got this christening gown. It's really, really stained. It's not super lacy. It's got a big hole in it too. Even the buttons are gone. Or maybe it had ties at one time. Anyway, but I did like the hem. I thought that was super pretty. Everything I got at that house, I think I paid $5 for everything I got. So was that it? Sorry. I can't get my hands on anything. Alright, so I got a few Christmas Carol booklets from the Western Savings Bank. And then it has all these traditional Christmas. Ooh, there's the poem. Be nice as a folio in a journal. So I got four. I gotta shut the heat off. Hang on. I got these little wine coasters. So I thought I would give them a wash first, and then I can take out the stitches so that I have the two little flaps of lace like that. And that's... I think I left one behind. It was way, way, way dirtier than I was prepared to put in my car. I thought this was pretty. Some cross-stitched butterflies. You can't see them very well. Well, you can see the little colorful ones on the edge. Just the one side. This would be a hand towel. got this one that I will cut apart for the flowers. Got these bingo cards. Some of them look like they're still kind of like not stuck together, but like they've never been apart. Huh. That's from a different game. This is the callers list. I've had callers list before, and they look really great in many ways. Oh, Our Lady of something. I don't know how to pronounce that. I got a bunch of holy cards. This book was just in pieces. It's a fortune-telling birthday book. I don't see a date in. Oh, it says Easter from 1936 to 1960. So you would know when Easter was. So this is at least 1936. And then it gives you a little thing about what your birthday says about you. Mine says, you are self-reliant, diplomatic, fond of dressing well, and care a great deal for the good opinion of your friends and business associates. Secretive, but not to the extent of trickery. You are affectionate and lovable and should make a happy circle wherever you are. Oh, I don't know about any of that. Anyway, I thought, oh, anniversaries. I thought those might make some fun pages. And then this, I don't think much of the cover. This is for Christmas 1969. But it has these neat pages. And then sort of these line drawings. Look at that with the stars. I've had something like this before, and the artist was from Michigan. And this one says Benzonia, Michigan. I bet you it's the same one. Yes, Gwen Frostick. Gwen Frostick. So there's different kinds of paper in here. That's pretty. The silver. Little bird. So I'll have to take that apart. I don't like the condition of the cover at all, and I don't want it. Look, there's a spider. Got this hanky. Not that I need more hankies, but I like the lace. And those are big chunks of lace. This was my Hobby Lobby purchase. That's it. I saw a video, somebody tore paper using a blade, a saw blade. So I said to Doug, keep an eye out for a saw blade. So He got this rusty one for me. I don't want to try it out yet. Oh well, let's try it out and see what happens. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that at all. Oh well. Because it kind of looks like paper was torn on a you know, like a wax paper roll thing. These I could not resist. What am I going to do with them? Regular tissue napkins, 30 cents. I don't know. Oh, these were cutlery bags from Cracker Barrel. I like this. This is a bag, I think, to store handkerchiefs in or other linens maybe. It had these little adorable strawberries appliqued and embroidered on it. So I'll probably use the flap. I didn't really get to look in here, but I saw that there was some vintage ones. And these would be in the unused category, I would think. Slim Jims by Hallmark. I'm not liking any of these. Well, this one kind of looks vintagey. Oh, all stuck together. Here's a cute little Santa. I'm starting to think I should have taken a closer look. TV Allen Company. Oh, this one looks vintagey. Oh, this one says 1990. American Lung Association. That's pretty. I'll have to go through these later. Like some of these look vintagey. Look at that one. Not super old. Oh, Santa. He's in a boat. The rest are all envelopes. Anyway, I'll have to take a closer look at those. we're getting to the bottom. Okay, I got this roll of clear plastic. It's a little heavier, and I thought I could make windows with this. I could punch out like I did the other day. I punched out, or 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, snowflakes and things. And it's a big roll, so nothing to see. I got some reinforcements that I will dye. I got these Sharpies for Doug. He's always looking for a Sharpie. And I said, look, you can put it on your keychain. Oh, I thought this was neat. This is a standard numberer, so it's not a date stamp. It's just numbers. Like that. It was $2.09 at Office Max. I do not need these envelopes, but I bought them anyway because I didn't buy anything else at that sale. It cost me $0.25. This was from my colleague who has this, who gave me her March card, and I said, I'm going to make something out of this. So she gave me April. That's our hotel room key holder. I got a couple of these, actually. Doug found them for me. A couple of needle cards. Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company. There you go. And then I got a ton of these holy cards. I'll have to sort through these as well. I got excited when I saw my favorite guy here. St. Francis of Assisi. Oh, that one's a better one. Made in Italy. Had some other stuff in there. These are brochures for Arto Monaco Toys. Oh, take those. How many do I get? I think there's probably 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Somebody's going to be able to tell me what these are. Are they for wrapping money? Like $51 bills, maybe? I have no idea. But I thought they were interesting. And I got these little calling cards. Some of them have a little piece of tissue in between them. I got one more thing to show you. Okay. Excuse me. I asked Doug what these were. He didn't know either. I think... I have no idea. I was going to speculate for a minute. I think clip something with that. So I think I got 6 of them. If anybody knows what they are, let me know. I wondered if they were some kind of medical equipment. There was a ton of medical equipment in this house. Like old stuff, old surgical blades. Yeah, like none of the newfangled plastic stuff. It was glass and metal and stuff. This is all I picked up though, because this was the only anything medical that if it even is, I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Not in my career. All right, so let's clear this desk off, and I want to get my pages out of the press for this book. I changed my mind. Excuse me. I decided I don't want to wait. I want to process some of these cards and make decisions so I can get everything put away. Let's just get into it. I've set a timer. Oh, this was a long sheet and then it was folded here and glued here. I kind of like it. This one I wouldn't put in a journal. But I will save the signatures for collage. And so we're supposed to be getting more rain today, all day. I'm not in the mood. Doug said yesterday, I'm tired of this rain. When are we going to have some nice weather? Doug, we had nice weather about 2 weeks ago. It was very nice. We briefly considered putting the air conditioners in the windows. I'm just saving the little verses for collage on my, what do I call them? Bobbins for my lace and stuff. Okay. Poor puppies. I'm sorry I didn't like you. Oh, look at the little kittens. So this one I would not put in a journal. It looks like it has also gotten damp. Maybe not. Let me keep that. This one I don't care for at all, but I will save the back to make a back for a tag or a journal card, because that's nice old paper. Sorry, bunny. Oh, she's washing his ears. Have fun on your birthday. For some reason, my camera stopped some 10 minutes ago. Okay, I'm just resetting my timer. So I'm just putting all the baby ones in a pile. That's a weird card. There's nothing about that that I like. That's cute. Fables Petite for the small elite. Some more baby. So pretty. What am I going to do with all these baby cards? Oh my goodness. They're swearing at each other. Got little gemstones there. Okay, I think we can get rid of the babies. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, okay, I like the Christmas ones. Is this Christmas? Yep. There's Santa. Oh. I don't like this card at all. I do, however, like the paper. That's good paper. Got these little flocked bunnies. Okay, I think that's the end of Christmas. Looks like this has already been torn apart. Maybe. I'll keep that. What a weird card. I don't get it. It's a weird card. I know Helton. He's a wonderful guy. I'm thinking about keeping the flowers, but I'm not thinking too long about it. Oh, that's pretty. See, Helen knows how to pick a card. Oh, wait a second. That was Helen's card. Ah, you're a good girl, Helen. Oh, look. Well, aren't you fun? Valentine's, and we're on to some birthdays. I think this has a different flower for every month. This is Valentine's. Anniversary. See, I don't like these kind. I don't like them. They're silly. Look, it's making her cry. What a jerk. Can't see myself using this one. Sometimes you can find really good word snippets in old cards. Oh, with love. $19.49. Has a little ribbon there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Use the back of that. That's pretty. It's got like little micro beads glued on it. It's from Earl and Helen. This one's been chewed up. Oh yeah, this is the one we looked at before. I might have to fussy cut that. This one's chewed up. It's not terrible. Oh, for a wonderful mom. Look at that. Oh, this is another wrecked one. Cut you. Yeah, fussy cut that. Fussy cut the kitten. The rest is trash. Your Easter time birthday. That's pretty. Oh, another ruined one. Dang. This one I could maybe save that border. Nope. And glitter everywhere. Oh, it's chewed up too. Keep this little rose bouquet. I might keep that rose bouquet. The original of this design, Rust Craft Artists Guild. Pretty. Must be anniversary. Yep. Okay. So that solves that. So these I can put away for later. This I can put in my box of stuff. Right there. That's a fussy, that's a fussy. Fussy, fussy. This one I wasn't sure about. I'm gonna cut you up. That one I didn't even like. This one I thought was weird. Okay, I'll cut you up. These are all words. And this one I want to tear apart. Where is my thing? I just use some pliers. So I'm liking all these little angel babies. So these are all going to be fussy as well. I don't think I can resurrect this ribbon anyway. It'll melt if I try to wash it or iron it. got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little angel babies. I like this angel baby. I like the forget-me-nots. And I might just keep this netting. It's already ruffled. Might not be able to use all of it, but... Oh, there it goes. I'm going to save this netting. Sometimes a little netting is just the thing you need. You know? I'm going to find a place to put this. Right there. Right there's the place. Okay, got all the little angel babies. I'll save those. Probably use them in the same project. All right, my timer's about to go off. So, I got nothing done, but that's okay. It's been a good weekend all the way around anyway. I will glue these down onto my bobbins that I've been working on, and let's call it a day. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I hope you get to spend a little time taking care of yourself today. It's really early, so I'm sure I am going to actually accomplish some crafting. But right now, I needed to tidy up this mess so I could use up all my space in a great big crafting explosion. You take care. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.